Hey family, welcome back to the channel. This is One-on-One with Cut Nice 50. Today, man, we're gonna do a live reaction video to my guy Eddie Griffin, and he's talking about Barack Obama lecturing black men, Tesla, robots, all that good stuff. If y'all know anything about Eddie Griffin, man, he's been on that same thing I kind of been on, conspiracy theorists for years, 20 plus years. I mean, that's why if y'all don't remember Eddie Griffin, man, from the height of his career, he was getting bigger and bigger, and then all of a sudden you start seeing him getting blackballed because he wouldn't take certain roles or scenes that was out of his character that he didn't feel showed him in the best light, or he just didn't agree upon it. And that's something similar to what I had with the acting scene and stuff like that. I was going to stop acting for a while. Put these up right here, y'all. See, I had to put the armor fatigue hat on just to answer some questions. So we're going to do a Q&A. We're going to go over this live reaction video. Y'all ain't watched these couple of videos I'm going to put in here that I did not too long ago about what it was, Stephen A. Smith. Been having a lot of comments on that, man. The only thing I got to tell you, I'm going to present the information. I'm not going to try to put my own spin or beliefs or personal opinion on it. I'm going to share it, find out all the articles that I found out about the subject that's whatever they're talking about, research it for myself, and then I'm gonna let y'all me decide or go whatever way. My job is not to persuade you either or, you know, especially when it comes to politics. I don't believe in politics per se. I just believe that we need to trust God. So whether you believe in something or not, you just need to educate yourself, research for yourself, and find out what actually is the truth. You can't believe what me, whoever is saying, but I'm always trying my best to be honest, which is I have no reason to lie. You know, I have no stake in these politics, and especially when you're talking about presidential election. That's above all of us. Only thing I can tell you that I've been in law enforcement 25 plus years. I've been a private investigator. I don't work for DOD, DOS, you know, and I don't contracted plenty of times overseas. So retired from law enforcement. And like I say, it's so much information that I could share on here, but you wouldn't believe it until you see it with your own eyes. So that's why I tell people just to make your own opinion, man. But we're going to go ahead and jump in that. Any questions, comments, make sure you ask them below. Click the link in the description below. You can check out all our partners if you're into health and wellness. If you want to just research some of these stuff for yourself, or you got a topic you want me to claim, just go ahead and mention that, and we're going to hop right on into it. We appreciate y'all for riding with us on this journey. Stay blessed, stay safe, and let's get it started.
To another installment of NNN, Good News Network, we will give it to you straight, no chase. Now, Peirs Morgan had interviewed Jaguar Ray, which I tuned in, because Jaguar is like my auntie. Yeah, she gonna tell the goddamn truth no matter who it hurts. And truth like rain, it don't give a who it fall on. There's no umbrella for the truth. So here we go.
Talk about the language if you do cuss on here.
That Jaguar, and she made some claims on Jay-Z and Beyonce, and they lawyered up. They had his contact, Peirs Morgan. Peirs Morgan.
Now I actually watched that video. Let me pause it. I actually watched that video, and like he's finna go into details, man. It was interesting that they actually censored Peirs Morgan. He had to make a retraction video or apologize for what Jaguar Wright said on his show. That didn't happen. You know, some of them claims, whatever the case, but you got to think nobody made that with Shannon Sharpe when Cat Williams was speaking, you know, his truth. So it can tell you how much power or how much influence that Beyonce and Jay-Z has if they lawyers got on them. And he actually, as big as Peirs Morgan's show is, he actually apologized for her comments, something that she said, and he has no ability to control what she was saying out of his mouth.
Well, Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce during that interview. As I said in the moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves, but now they have. Their lawyers contacted us to say that those claims were totally false and have no basis in fact, and we've therefore complied with the legal request to cut them from the original interview. Editing interviews is not something we do lightly at a show called Uncensored. But, like the proverbial cries of fire in a crowded theatre, there are legal limits on us too. We apologise to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Now, what the hell? There's no freedom of speech in Britain no more? How do the newscasters got to apologize for just reporting the news? Oh, so now censorship is trying to encroach on every form of life, not just on YouTube, not just on Instagram, Facebook, and all the rest of the motherfucking faces. No, now the motherfucking national news got to apologize for just interviewing a new.
That's what I say. You got to be mindful of what we say. We can always say, what they got to say. What's the doggone word? I can't even keep my mind right now. But allegedly, you got to use allegedly. It don't matter what you say because you don't have the facts.
Piers got to apologize for just handing the mic and letting him talk. Where's Jay-Z? Where y'all at in the world? We'll be right back with freedom of speech after this commercial break.
Eddie Griffin is a fool.
Of speech. You shouldn't have wrote it if you didn't want me to utilize it, mother.
Like I said before, I don't know Eddie Griffin, man. That's my guy. I hate to see how they did him, blackball him out of Hollywood because he is a comedian. He's funny. He's a great actor and a talent. He just cuss a lot. So I know y'all already know that much about him, but I mean, he speak his mind and he just live on that.
Wait, I know your ribs is aching because that's what I do. I'm gonna make you laugh to the first, but I'm also gonna deliver some poignant news. Now, while you at it, please hit like and subscribe.
There you go.
Radiant content, go to Radiant. We'll return.
I got to check out his new site or whatever he got going on called Radiant. I ain't checked that out yet, but I do follow him for years.
Do you know the answer? Because I do. So you might want to get a pencil and paper and take some notes because I'll help you do your job. The federal government spent over $66 billion on illegal immigrants in 2023, according to the Federation for American Immigration. Does anyone here want to guess how much we've spent on homeless veterans in 23? Yes? High. Well, let's just start. Higher, lower, the same? Anybody want to guess? Fractional. Thank you. 3 66 on illegals, 3 billion on people who laid down their lives for this country. And
I've been speaking on this for years. They just don't care about you. I mean, they don't care about us. They don't care nothing about it. Whatever the plan is, we're not included in it. 66 billion on illegals, 3 billion they say on veterans, and I want to actually see the receipts on the veterans. The homeless population. You can name it. All these millionaires, rich people we have in the U.S. and they don't care nothing about it. I don't believe that we should have especially when it comes to vets. I don't think we should have a homeless population in the U.S. All this money we give to other countries and stuff like that. I mean, it's sad to see, but it's not unpredictable. It's supposed to be that way in the Bible. If you believe in that, you can see. They don't. It's just, man. I wish I can do more. Like I said before, my son, he just went to sleep. But if I could do more, I think I done started a homeless initiative. And my thing is my tithes and offerings. I like to do that. If I see somebody, see if they want a meal, something to drink, what I can do for them, buy them a meal, stuff like that, or actually get out there and serve. We all have to work. We all have kids, other families to do. But if I had the means and the ability to do more, definitely believe me, I will be doing more and more what I can. And I don't need no recognition or nothing behind it. I mean, this is a humane thing to do. Take care of our own, take care of our population who can't take care of themselves. That's what it's all about. Just like protecting kids. I feel the same way.
Explain up there why that makes sense.
And you can hear rat pissing on cotton in Georgia.
And one is just looking at a very, very narrow set.
No, I'm using the same numbers. Sir, you are in. I am using apples to apples.
Very different.
I'm using apples to apples. So since you know, why don't you share with me?
We don't track U.S. We don't track U.S.
Okay.
veterans in the census, so that would be very helpful if we did. Then I would be able to give you a very.
Do you know the answer? Because I do. So I appreciate your opinion of which you have no facts on, but let me continue and let me educate you.
I like it.
The federal government breaking that $66 billion down. Let's look at what we fund. So you might want to get a pencil and paper and take some notes because I'll help you do your job. $5.8 billion in SNAP, $10 billion in Medicare, 8.2 billion in uncompensated hospital expenditures, 3 billion for primary and secondary education for illegal immigrants, excuse me. And how many illegal immigrants are given taxpayer-funded housing compared to the number of homeless veterans that are sleeping on the street? You don't know because you don't want to know. You don't want to see the numbers. Well, I do, and I can share with you the American people do. Because I'll share with you, the people in my district in Michigan of the 9th District, we care about our homeless veterans.
I don't know the name of this representative from the 9th District of Michigan, but yeah, she's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I'm talking about her. If you know her name, leave it in the comments. I want to give that lady her props. Now, how come veterans are homeless, but all these mothers who crossed into our country legally are getting put up in 5-star hotels, fully funded, $5,000 a month, cash, and food stamps in the abundance of $20,000? They can go sell this shit.
And you can research it for yourself. We're not talking about stuff that we're just hearsay. You can actually research this, find it out for yourself, how much money they get in the hotels, housing, the allowance they're getting when they come over here. And it's not their fault, because I did a story a couple of years ago on Haiti and the stuff that was going over there with the gangs taking over, murder and killing after they assassinated the president. And we hear nothing about it on the news. It's horrible. It's ridiculous what the people were suffering over there, and nobody cared at the time. I seen the articles and I just prayed for them and did whatever I needed to do. And luckily, I think I still have that video up, but it was a sad story to see. And I'm happy that they're able to come over here, some of them. But the way they're coming over, they're not doing it to help these people. Share your thoughts. Let me know what you think.
Keep it above, man. This ain't where it's at, man. Man, bro, my heart. I'm scared.
Yeah,
and then we still recovering from the lead, and it's like, bro, I want to get this off my chest, bro. This government is playing in our faces, man. It don't matter if it's Republican or Democrat. They playing in our faces, bro. You get Ukraine come over here, they get what they want. You get immigrants come over here, they get what they want. And you got people being denied these FEMA applications that you talking about the other day, Charlamagne. People being denied, bro. But you getting these migrants coming over here, $10,000 food stamps, bro. Fucking goddamn $5,000 cash stipends, man.
Yeah, I know he gonna be cussing a lot, but I agree with him. I mean, when the pandemic came, I had a small business. You think I ain't applied for a loan? That was a negative. I couldn't get it. So, of course, your business suffered from it. I put all my own money, and I had to kind of back off for a while for itself. As y'all can see, I got the Evolved Nutrition stuff on there. It took 15 years for me to make my own supplements. And I'm going to continue to grind and do what I got to do until I can get it back. But it's just sad that they don't care nothing about the U.S. citizens. The U.S. don't care nothing about, or they will be helping whatever population. I don't care if you're black, white, whatever. If you got a small business you started, you should get the resources and the help that you need. It's big business who's making all the money. Small business, they're not making nothing.
Everybody, mostly Americans, keep your guns. First and second, stock up on bullets. You don't want to be in a shootout with just a 9 and 1 clip, like do when they rob a bank, and you gotta just throw your hands up because you're out of bullets. The white boys, they come with extra clips. Reload, suppress and fire. Keep moving down the line. Suppress, up, down, suppress, up, down.
You know, like I said, I'm a non-violent person. I just think you need to believe in prayer, and I mean, you'll get any weapon that you need to survive with the days that's coming ahead. You know, it's going to be horrible out there for anybody. It's going to be low ammunition, everything you can. Just do the best you can do. But I think just to try to remind, stay peaceful, keep doing what you got to do.
Vote for Trump. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Might is the key goddamn word. Ain't nobody got my vote yet, you sons of bitches. Now, put that in your pipe and smoke. I told you I'm leaning towards the crook, not the liar. A crook is an honest crook. We know he gonna steal because they all steal. But this bitch lies, and we don't know what she gonna lie about next. So you are watching, motherfuckers. It's on Fox, MSNBC, CNN. You know, they all running with it. Peirs Morgan, he's staying away from it because he's gonna have to apologize. His little jazz. Anyway, he might vote for Trump. That's exactly what the fuck I said. Because I said the key word is Mike. Didn't say I was. Because until Trump says that he ain't gonna get them cops immunity, he ain't getting my motherfucking vote. They already on our heads, goddammit. Now the motherfucker get it.
Come on, Eddie Griffin. Man, like I said, I want to keep watching. I'm going to just put the full link for this in the description below for this video. I thought he was going to get to the robots and stuff like that, but y'all already know Eddie Griffin, man, he is, he gonna cuss. That's just it. I wanted to do a live reaction, but I have to actually go back and see what he's talking about before I go ahead and do a live reaction on Eddie Griffin, because this fella, I forgot how much he cussed. And I myself personally, I don't use profanity unless it's on the acting. I'm doing a movie and they might throw 2 or 3 lines in there. And I have to work to do it because I don't use it in my day-to-day language. That don't mean I'm better than anybody else. I just prefer not to, because I heard it coming up all my life. So that's just me, man. But share your thoughts on Eddie Griffin. I'm gonna have a full link to his video in the description section below. Do you believe what he's saying? Do you think we can do more for the homeless family that we have in the U.S.? How about the homeless vets? Any group that we need to do more? What are you doing? You know, if you see somebody in your neighborhood, your community, what do you do to help? It don't take much, you know, just saying, stopping, saying hi, asking what they need. I, myself, my family, we try to do the best we can when we can or able to. And it's hard for everybody out here. You know, some days I look at my Fitbit the other day, I only average 4 hours of sleep a night. You know, what can you complain about? We all have our struggles. We all have our trials and tribulations. But it's our ability to just pray, be mindful, staying blessed, staying motivated, and staying inspired, that we can continue to do the best that we can do for those who are less fortunate, who can't do for themselves. And we're going to be the voice for those same people. We're never going to criticize, judge, or condemn anybody for their own personal beliefs, or however they want to choose to live their life. Now, if they're doing violence or evil things, I'm pretty sure the universe will come after them for that section. But we want to appreciate y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. And with that, we out.